Hello, lovely, and welcome to the very first episode of Grow With Keeley. I'm so glad you're here. This podcast is a gentle space for honest conversations about healing, confidence, boundaries, burnout, motherhood, identity, growth, and learning how to come home to yourself again. No pretending, no perfection, no pressure to have it all figured out. Just real conversations for real people carrying real things. And for our very first episode, I want to begin with something so many women feel but don't always say out loud. Strong women get tired too. This episode is for the woman who keeps going, the woman people rely on, the woman who gets things done, the woman who holds everything together, the woman who checks on everyone else while quietly needing someone to check on her too. If that sounds like you, take a breath. This space is for you. There is a version of strength many women are praised for. Being dependable, being selfless, being the helper, being the fixer, being the calm in the chaos, being the one who always manages. And while those qualities can be beautiful, they can also become heavy. Because many women were taught how to be useful, but not how to be supported. Taught how to cope, but not how to rest. Taught how to keep the peace, but not how to protect their own. Taught how to show up for everyone else, but not how to show up for themselves. And over time, strength can quietly turn into survival mode. From the outside, people may look at you and think, she's amazing. She always manages. She's strong. She's got it all together. But inside, you may feel mentally drained, emotionally flat, touched out, snappy over the smallest of things, disconnected from yourself, lonely in a house full of people, or tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. And I know this feeling personally. I've been the woman running around after family, carrying responsibilities, being the one everyone comes to, the one who keeps things moving. From the outside, I guess I did look strong, but inside there were times I felt exhausted in ways I didn't even know how to explain. Tired but still showing up, needed but not always noticed, present for everyone else while slowly disappearing from myself. And maybe you know that feeling too. Because not all tiredness is physical. Sometimes we are tired from carrying emotional weight. Tired from always being needed, tired from thinking for everyone else, tired from making every last decision, tired from holding the household together, tired from being the same safe place for everyone else while having nowhere soft to land for ourselves. And if no one has told you lately, you are allowed to be tired. You do not need to wait until you break down to admit you need support. You do not need to earn rest by collapsing first. You do not need permission to acknowledge that carrying a lot is hard. Sometimes strong women struggle to ask for help because strength becomes their identity. People know you as the capable one, the reliable one, the strong one. So asking for help can feel really unfamiliar. And you may also think, I should be able to handle it. Other people have it worse. I don't want to burden anyone. No one will do it properly. I'll just do it myself. But lovely, strength is not doing everything alone. Strength is honesty. Strength is self-awareness. Strength is saying, I need support too. Strength is resting before resentment grows. Strength is asking for help before burnout arrives. Strength is choosing yourself before you disappear again. Sometimes the strongest women are not the ones who keep pushing through. Sometimes they are the ones brave enough to pause, to reassess, to say this pace is hurting me, to say I cannot keep abandoning myself, to keep everything else running, to say I matter too, and that is powerful. So how do you begin if you recognise yourself in this episode? Well, you begin gently, not by changing your whole life overnight, not by becoming a new person tomorrow. You begin by noticing, where am I overgiving? Where am I saying yes while feeling resentment? Where am I doing things because everyone expects me to? Where have I normalized exhaustion? Where do I need support but keep pretending I don't? Awareness is where healing begins. Then start with one small act of self-respect. Maybe it's saying no. Maybe it's asking for help. Maybe it's going to bed earlier. Maybe it's taking 10 quiet minutes alone. Maybe it's not replying instantly to texts, calls, or even emails. Maybe it's cancelling something you don't have capacity for. Maybe it's finally admitting, I am tired. Small shifts matter. You do not need a dramatic life overhaul. You need consistent moments where you matter too. And I also want to speak to the guilt that often comes up, because many strong women feel guilty resting, guilty receiving, guilty slowing down, guilty saying no, guilty not being everything to everyone. But guilt is not always a sign you are doing something wrong. Sometimes guilt appears when you stop doing what kept others comfortable. Say that again to yourself. Sometimes guilt appears when you stop doing what kept others comfortable. That does not mean you are selfish. It may simply mean you are changing, and growth can feel uncomfortable before it feels freeing. So today I want you to remember this. You can be kind and have boundaries. You can be loving and need space. You can be supportive and still need support. You can be strong and still feel tired. You can be capable and still need rest. You can be admired by others and still need healing of your own. Two things can't be true at once. And if you are listening today feeling unseen, worn down, emotional, numb, resentful, or quietly overwhelmed, this is your reminder. You do not have to keep proving your strength through suffering. You do not need to carry everything to be worthy. You do not need to be endlessly available to be loved. You do not need to break before you deserve softness. You are already worthy now. Before we finish, I'd love to leave you with a few gentle reflection questions. What am I carrying that no longer belongs to me? Where do I need support but keep pretending I don't? What would change if I believed my needs mattered too? What kind of a strong woman do I want to be now? The one who suffers silently, or the one who honours herself too? There is no shame in needing rest. There's no shame in feeling tired. There's no shame in outgrowing survival mode. Strong women get tired too, and strong women deserve support too. Thank you so much for spending this time with me for episode 1 of Grow With Keeley. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with another woman who may need it today. And if you'd like to stay connected, you can find me at Safe to Grow with Keeley on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, lovely, you do not need fixing, you need space to grow.